Today, we took a trade and it was a $500 loss. What's going on today, y'all? This is Rags to Riches, $100 to $1 million, bro. Today, we took a trade and it was a $500 loss. How my strategy works is that I operate off the 15-minute time frame and I execute off of the 1-minute time frame. So my 15-minute time frame is like my map, it's my blueprint, it's my battlefield basically. And my 1-minute time frame is my execution. That is where I execute all my trades at. So here is basically smart money concept, SMC, okay? So price was bullish earlier today. 7:30, I got in a chart and I saw that we was bullish. We've been bullish this whole time since Monday, okay? So right here, price came down. It tapped into this very first fair value gap. So I went down, but then I saw that it basically violated this area, this fair value gap. So I went down, I jumped down to my 1-minute time frame instantly, okay? So here on my 1-minute time frame, as y'all can see, price was bearish at first. It swept all this liquidity right here. Price came up and it had a change of character, okay? It did that. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for, right? With fair value gap, with a fair value gap here and a freaking order block as well right here. After price did that, I saw that it came down. It taps into this fair value gap here and it closed outside of it. So that was an entry for me. So I entered in on this candle closure here, okay? I entered in on this candle closure here. I went in for a buy with 5 contracts and I went in for a buy here, a long, okay? Risking $500 to make 1,000. All right, that is exactly what I did. Now, as y'all can see, I work at the fire department. So we ended up getting a call as soon as I hit enter on this trade, bro, which is crazy to me. I very much dislike when that happens. But anyways, price ended up coming down and violating this little fair value gap here. But we have this one right here to reassure it, okay? So it come down, taps into it, and we get a good reaction off of it. That is a pretty decent reaction, actually. So this would have been a good entry as well. Remind y'all, we have a liquidity sweep here and a change of character along with this reaction. That is an A+ setup to me. I would take that anytime. But one thing I did realize is that on my 15-minute time frame, we previously just swept liquidity from right here. We just swept sell side liquidity right here. And I think this is something that I took from this trade. Price had been bullish this whole entire time. Now, if it sweep liquidity here, I should be expecting for it to at least come down and have a change of character or whatever, or continue up after a break of structure. But I didn't realize that in time. So yeah, as y'all can see, we get a break of structure there. At this point right here, I would have ended up taking partials. I would have took this little $200 some right here. I would have took that if I was here to manage it, but I wasn't. As y'all know, I was on a call, so like I couldn't do nothing. So it ended up coming back down and back to break even or whatever. Now, around this time, we get that change of character right there. Around this time, I think I was back at the station. or maybe not. I say, yeah, right here. I was back at the station at this time. As y'all can see, we get this change of character right here. But we also have this. We also have this order block right here to support it. This got violated, so I'm gonna delete that. Got this order block to fall back on. Mind you, my higher time frame is still bullish, so I wasn't too worried about this. This is a nice reaction off of that order block. So I'm expecting for price to at least come back up. Oops, hold on. I'm expecting for price to at least come back up. Maybe do something like this, have a reaction from here somewhere, and have a continuation up right there. Sweeping this liquidity there, this liquidity there, and the ones above, okay? But it did not do that at all, y'all. It just plummeted down, bro. Especially after 730 hit, it just ended up plummeting down. At this point, we get a change of character there, and it was over from there. I was gonna end up getting into another trade, but it didn't really present itself all the way. If price would have came back into this fair value gap here, having a change of character on a lower time frame, right here, if it would have swept all of that, had a change of, not a change of character, but swept liquidity from here, and then that change of character with a reaction off a fair value gap or anything, I would have entered this trade in for a sell position. But it did not do that at all. It plummeted down. It went all the way down, sweeping all the rest of that liquidity right here. So it wasn't too much I was able to do. I took that loss, and I'm not mad about it because I did what I was supposed to do, and I realized something and I learned something from this trade. So since price is bullish and it swept that liquidity, I can be expecting for it to fall down afterwards. So yeah, I'll just be cautious of that next time tomorrow, and we'll see how it's gonna go from there. But yeah, this is day 5 of me trading until I'm profitable. Yeah, this is how I'm gonna be doing my videos from now on. Y'all should be expecting a video from me almost every day or every trade that I take. I won't be doing no more long vlogs like I was at first, not until, you know, we get some good progress from this. So we just gonna have little updates and trade recaps on until, you know, we get to that level and that point in my journey. So yeah, that's how I lost $500 today. But it's all right. My account currently sits at $49,871, bro. That's how it all went. But we're gonna keep grinding, we're gonna stay focused, and we're gonna keep doing the right thing, and that's following our rules and doing what we gotta do. We're gonna do our job. But y'all take care of yourself, stay positive, you know, take care of your mental, take care of your capital, be safe, and stay disciplined, man. This is Rash the Riches, bro. Y'all stay tuned. Be sure to like, subscribe to join the journey.